Yeah, another CSK match, another CSK loss, but I think this time at least there was a fight, and that was good to see. I mean, the only thing is Punjab, I think, put up too much of a score considering the way they lost the early wickets. But great innings from Priyansh. I mean, definitely a future find for the IPL, and good closing in the end as well by Jansen and Prabhsimran. I think. Sorry, Suyash. I mean, who's the other guy who scored along with Jansen? I can't forget his name. Sushant, right? Sushant.
Shreyansh, I think.
Yeah,
Sushant
yeah.
or Shreyansh?
I think I think that partnership was very crucial. Otherwise, I thought it would have been folded up for 180. But yeah, good fight from CSK. What do you think overall?
So first of all, I think it was Shashank actually. I thought it
Shashank,
was
yeah, correct.
Shashank.
Shashank, yeah.
I think he's already a Punjab Kings superstar
Yeah,
from the last.
retained by them, right? Yeah.
So yeah, coming back to the game, I think it was a good game, close encounter. But I think once Punjab crossed 200 mark,
Hmm.
we all knew that it would gonna be too much for CSK to chase that down.
Yeah.
Even despite the fact that they had a good, unlike the other games, they had a good power play with the bat. Uh, you know,
Yeah.
good knock by good finishing flourish by MS Dhoni. But I think obviously that was not gonna be enough especially when you are chasing 220, because Chennai doesn't have batters who can sort of play with consistently with their 200 plus strike rate. So that's the problem with them. But let's start with the Punjab innings. And Punjab had a plan, right?
Yeah.
They were very sure what they wanted to achieve. Wickets kept on falling, but this young kid, man, I was looking at his face, and there were hardly any traces of mustache. Just it was just trying to pop up, and
Yeah.
here he is playing at the highest level of the cricket. Smacking the likes of Patirana, Noor, Khalil, and all those
Ashwin.
guys.
Ashwin, yeah.
I think that is some statement, and that's the beauty of IPL, Suresh. You get to see such kind of talents. I know we have heard about this guy Priyansh Arya that in the Delhi Premier League he hit
Yeah.
six sixes in a over or some. But again, this is IPL is a different beast. You have to face world class ballers. You have to be in those situations. The crowd is there to sort of create added pressure. But what a knock, man! What a knock! I mean, the kind of shots he played. 8 or 9 sixes he hit, and the way he dealt, especially treated Patirana, I think that was amazing. I know the wicket was relatively flatter,
Yeah.
but
That
again,
was
you got to
nothing.
give it to him, the young kid. Wickets kept on falling from the other end. There was no
Yeah.
hardly any support from the other end. Till the time Sashank arrived after five wickets. But the way he batted, man, it was gorgeous to see.
No, you're right. I mean, and shots all around the wicket, right? And like very fearless cricket. Like there were quite a few drop catches also, right? I mean, but they were tough chances. But the fact that he was fearless, he wanted to take it, and it's a new generation of cricket, right? You forget playing on the down the ground. Nothing. Everything is in the air. Every single shot is in the air. Even if it's even if it is okay, I just have to get it over the field. That's it. Over the infield. And he's played what I think leg side, yeah, offside shots are great. And I think a crucial part. I thought once Ashwin comes in, probably he'll be tamed or he'll be out. But even Ashwin, like you said, right, youngster, fearless, no respect for the best off spinner in India probably, and just clean shots. Very great to see. And I mean that's the way cricket is shifted, right? I mean it's fearless cricket youngsters who are taking down the best in the business without any fear. And I think this is a template that's been now set for teams in the IPL, right? There's no point staying in the crease anymore. If you can hit, you hit. Otherwise, you go. Somebody else will come. And Punjab is the proper embodiment of that. I mean, great to see this team playing like this.
Actually, most of the teams are playing like that. You
Yeah,
see SRH. I know they have not been able to find that consistency in this season, but SRH, even RCB this season,
RCB. Yeah.
KKR, Delhi, everyone is playing fairly the same template. And the
Mm-hmm.
ones who are not are struggling. The likes of
Mm-hmm.
Mumbai, Chennai,
Yeah.
they are basically struggling at the bottom of the table. So I think that's the way to go about it. And unfortunately for CSK, if I'm talk from their point of view, they don't have the players who can play consistently like that, right? So I think we discussed the last game that CSK, if CSK want to do anything, they gotta have a good power play with both bat and ball.
Yeah.
I thought ballers were okay, especially Khalil was good early on.
Very good.
They
Yeah.
were able to get those wickets, and when I was watching the game, they were like 70 odd for three. Then fourth
Yeah.
wicket fell, fifth wicket fell, and
Yeah.
I as a fan thought, okay, it's just a matter of time before this guy sort of holds out Priyansh Arya, and they will be able to wrap them up, say around 170, 180 mark. But that never happened. He kept on hitting, and then he found a partner in Shashank Singh, and that partnership sort of changed everything. Uh, CSK for a change had a good power play with a bat as well,
Yeah.
60 odd runs in the first 6 overs without losing a wicket. But again, I mean that 220 was too much. You knew that they are gonna fall short by 15 20 runs for sure. But nevertheless, I think a good comeback from CSK. I would say in certain aspects they had a good opening partnership. They got some runs from Shivam Dubey. They got some runs from MS Dhoni, the finisher. But I think again, it's not looking too good from as a CSK fan because the combination is just not over there. The hitters are not there. They are not no one who can literally come out and score like a 12 ball 50 or 12 ball 45 kind of knock, right? You only expect that from MS Dhoni, and he won't be able to do it consistently. He was good yesterday, 12 or 30 odd runs. Probably the only player who had it from the CSK side with more than 200 strike rate. But again, that you cannot expect that consistency from him. At this stage of his career. So tough. For CSK, going ahead again, I would say.
Yeah, and I think, like you mentioned, right, the partnership between Shashank and Priyansh, I think that is a good partnership. But post that, once Arya fell, I thought they'll come back, right? CSK will come back and probably bowl them out for less than 200. But that didn't happen. And we've discussed this. We've discussed how long the Punjab batting lineup is. And that showed yesterday, right? Even Janssen, what a crucial partnership towards the end. And that gave them that extra 20. Because, like, I think I was reading a stat somewhere. CSK has not chased a total above 180 for a long time. And once you cross that 180, you know it's difficult. But they had a chance to bowl them out for less than that. But the Punjab batting lineup, I think it just was too long. And somebody like a Patirana who you expect to, curb the middle orders, that was crucial. I mean, he got taken to the cleaners yesterday. And I think Jadeja bowled really well. He was economical. But I think even Noor and Ashwin also was taken down yesterday, man. I mean, I think he got 2 wickets, he got Maxwell. But you need better bowlers in the middle, and crucial times when the teams are about to accelerate, you have to get those wickets. If you don't do that, you will expect the acceleration towards the end. And I think CSK missed a trick in the middle overs. Like you said, the power plays were good, but in the middle overs, the way they lost the match.
No, I think fair point, fair assessment, Suresh. Because if you talk about that crucial knock by Marco Jansen, uh,
Mm.
on this wicket, I still believe they would have chased down that 195 up to 200. They could have possibly
Yeah,
chased
they
it down.
should have. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. But once it crosses 200, it becomes really, really difficult, especially if you don't have any designated hitter like most of the other
yeah.
teams. Coming back to the bowling, I think Patirana was really ordinary, and I think one more point which I want to probably call out is the problem of Rituraj Gaikwad. So like I think we discussed this with Pant as well a couple of nights ago that if your leader is not performing with the bat or ball, then that shows up in his captaincy as well. For Pant, he has got a couple of match winners around him who is sort of
Yeah,
uh,
yeah.
e- even in the last game. I think we'll come to that, but I think what is going wrong with CSK is that first of all, Risura the batter is struggling big time, and that is showing up on his captaincy as well. And I'm really surprised that he's coming one down. He has opened all his life in the IPL, right? He should ideally come and open the innings probably with maybe Conway or
Yeah.
and probably Sachin can come one down, or either way, it can work. Or maybe they can drop one of these guys and get in someone like Overton or Sam Curran to get that extra middle order push.
The middle
But I
order,
think this,
yeah.
yeah, the combination of Sachin Ravindra and Conway at the top of the order is not really helping CSK because again the strike rate becomes a problem, and
Hmm.
then you have Gaikwad is sort of coming at number three, which is not helping anyone. If you are a CSK fan, I think that is something which they need to look at. It's only 5 games. We have seen teams make a comeback. After RCB did make a comeback last season,
Yeah.
Mumbai Indians have done it a lot of times. KKR has done it earlier. So there is a possibility of coming back in the tournament, but for that you need to make some tough calls. And definitely, I definitely want to see Ruturaj Gaikwad open the innings along with either Conway or Rachin.
Yeah, no, good point. I mean, like you said, right? He's built that excellent partnership with Favre. That's where he started the opening, and I think he's a player meant for the opening. I don't know. I mean, and you see a captain who's leading from the front. It's always a good sign, right? And though, like you said, though Conway and Rachin are good, but are they really that good? They were good yesterday, but can you get that 70 over power play? I don't think they can get that from them. And Ruturaj can do that. I mean, he has the shots to do that. So maybe, yeah, I mean, it's strange that you see Suraj Gaikwad not opening. And I hope the CSK management addresses that, like you said, and probably try bolstering the middle order hitting more. and by moving Rituraj up. I think that's what they should be doing. Yeah, but otherwise, what do you see the fortune? I think Punjab is now on a roll, and I think one of the favorites to reach the top four.
Yeah, without a doubt, I think Punjab, and I think with the way their batting has come up, So yesterday their main players did not
Yeah,
score too many runs, like Shreyas Iyer, Maxwell, Nehal Vadera. But then they got
Stoinis.
a
Yeah,
couple of new heroes.
yeah,
Marco Jansen bat with the bat was a surprise to me, to
yeah.
be very honest. In conditions, Priyansh Arya was absolutely brilliant. So I think that the future is looking, the tournament is looking really really good for Punjab. And I still stand with my statement that Punjab and Delhi are gonna the top two teams, to qualify for the playoffs. That's my analysis, and that the way the combination is working for these guys, I think it's really looking positive for them. Also, coming back to one last point of CSK before we sort of wind up this session. Uh, One more thing which probably they can do is probably push Jadeja up at number four, probably, or number four could be a position for him, because he clearly is not a finisher anymore,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
you need the likes of Overton can come into the picture and play that finishing role along with MS, for the final 3 or 4 overs. But Jadeja at a finisher is not working out. He is a solid batter. He's got a technique. He could be crucial in those middle overs, batting at 4 or 5 maybe after Shivam Dubey, definitely before Vijay Shankar. So I strongly believe that Jadeja should be treated as a middle order player rather than a finisher going ahead in the tournament.
Yeah, possible. I mean, I think they may look at that, and I don't know really why Vijay Shankar is there in the squad. I mean, you can't expect a 120, 130 strike rate more than that from him. So I hope I'm proven wrong, but it's not come right. I mean, and I think it's time CSK looks beyond that. And yesterday also got two of two balls. I don't know what he does. Yeah. Great. Let's catch up for the next one, and we'll also come back again for tomorrow's discussion on GT versus RR as well. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
See you.
Thank you so much, guys.
Bye. See you.
See you.